We are thrifting for the first time in a very long time at the Value Village nearest to us. So in we go. In we go. Look excited. Look excited. That's fantastic. That's fantastic.
Thank you.
Can go thrifting.
We need it.
Yes, we do. We really do.
All right, as we do usually or once before, we're going to go over what I didn't get. Shorts are sold at Revolve, they're ASTR the label, and even though they have a good sell-through rate, they have very low comps, so when I saw the price of $9, I knew that I wouldn't be turning a good enough profit. I only considered these Lord & Taylor shorts because they were new with tags, but there still wasn't enough room for profit with that high of cost of goods. These are Torrid shorts, a bread and butter brand for us, but $11.50 for shorts, not enough room. These Prana shorts are super old and out of style, so I barely considered them at all, actually. These were very inexpensive as well as kind of cute gray shorts, but RD style has sat for me too many times for me to spend anything more than $1 on them. However, I will get new tags Levi's cutoff shorts, especially button fly. I love new tags Levi's. We're going to pick these up. We're going to put them in the cart. We're going to sell them. It's going to be fun. REI is a great brand, but not for shorts, for jackets or maybe camping gear. Sunday Best is an Aritzia brand, but their shorts would probably only go 25 or 30, so bye-bye. Toad & Co. used to be Horny Toad. It's a great brand to flip, but not when your cost is $8. Y'all know I like Tentree very much, probably too much, so I had to leave these behind due to profit concerns, but I love them. I was super close to getting these super dry shorts. I actually looked up actual comps for these exact shorts, and the profit just wouldn't have been enough. Let's go check out some seasonal cardigans. Banana Republic, I normally don't consider, but this was a duster, so I considered it, but still no. I'm showing this Dreamers cardigan to remind you not to pick it up ever. This is a vintage brand, April Cornell. It can sometimes do well, but I don't think this piece would have, just my inkling. Tabitha is an Anthropology brand. I was close to considering it for $11, but when I saw the staining, that was a very easy no from me, so we passed. So this brand I'd never heard of before, so I looked up the actual comps. It said made in Italy. It was Nero Giardini. And when I looked up comps, some of their shoes can do okay, but none of their clothing, so bye-bye. I might pick Blanco up at the bins, but I'm not doing it for $15. That's stupid. Charlie & Robin is an Anthropology brand again. I thought this was super cute, and I couldn't find exact comps, and I know it to be a lower tier brand, so no thank you. This is the TNA See to Size sweater. It sells between 30 and 50, not gonna work. This is Fimphy, it's nothing, don't worry about it. This had a really cute pattern, but when I looked it up, it's not worth anything. Same with this Jack Wills contemporary thing. It did say cashmere blend, but comps still suck. However, here is a vintage Escada sweater, so we jump for joy, and then we put it in the cart. What is she doing? Put it in the cart. Yeah, there she goes. Good girl. This tag was gold and sparkly, so it made me look it up, but Christina's Sant'Andrea jeans is nothing. I also looked up this next tag, Coco Gio, said made in Italy, but the comps are inconsistent. Karma is an activewear brand that can sometimes do well, but this was kind of faded and it's kind of risky. BDG has a hard line, and that's above it. Bye-bye. Past Stephanie would have got this Iviva sweater, but present Stephanie is still sitting on two, so we're not into it. This is a De Deluxe, not a brand I know, but I did think it was so super cute with the crochet details, but not willing to take any risks these days. I was really torn on this J. Crew sweater, but it is merino wool, and I think some Canadian is going to give me $50 for it, so we will find out together when I sell it for $60. I was also very tempted by this Tallulah sweater because it has a horse on it and it's cashmere, and sometimes horse people are really into things, but comps say no thank you. Megashoni New York is a very expensive designer brand, but I hated this cardigan and comps are inconsistent. I'd never heard of Triton, which is the word that I will eventually show you on this dumb tag, but it had a mountain as its tag, so I figured it'd be a thing. When I looked it up, it is not. But it's a cute, substantial sweater, but we left it. Let's now check on over to Ethan and what he was finding in Unfortunate Vertical Video. Lazy Pants sweater, this brand is declining, and it didn't even have the birds. This is a Kitten Ace long sleeve plain black shirt, which is pretty boring by itself, but with a stain, that's a hard pass. So now we have 3 Lululemon scuba hoodies. What I'm looking for with scuba hoodies, because you can make money from them, is that they're in flawless condition, very low cost of goods, and something semi-unique, kind of like this yellow one, but again, not for 30 bucks, because they are very inconsistent. We normally pass Marciano at the thrift, but not if it's a leather jacket like this one, but yes, if it's $70. This Juicy Couture trench coat is pretty cute. It could have resale value, but I'm not paying $45 for it. Lol is an okay activewear brand, but I'm not paying $32 for a semi-deflated puffer jacket. I like picking up Torrid jeans, and these were a great size 23 and had 3 buttons. I was into it. I think we got them, but we did not get these Joe's jeans because I do not pick up colored denim anymore. Adriano Goldschmidt is a brand of jeans that I will pick up under 3 circumstances. They're new with tags, they're a really cool style, or they're men's. These were men's, so we got those. Moon River is a brand I believe is sold at Nordstrom. People tag it as Anthropologie. I don't believe those people. Show me some evidence. Anyway, we did not get them because the comps for Moon River either way weren't high enough. These, however, are snow pants from Mountain Equipment Co-op. It's a Canadian outdoor brand, and Canadians will know. Also, these were men's, clearly, based on that size. Canadians will know these would have been like $100, so I can resell them. I really liked these Nike teal sweatpants, but they were very pilled. $18 is not going to work, and I just wanted them for myself, if we're being honest. These Torrid leggings would have been a heck yes at the bins, but for $10.50, they were a heck no, even though they had pockets, which I adore. Into dresses, this is a super cute dress, and the brand is Beta Brand. I've never sold a dress from them before, but I'm gonna. This is a Torrid tank top, actually. Don't know why it was in dresses. I would have paid that for a Torrid dress, but not for a Torrid tank top, so get out of my face. Next is Urban Outfitters, which you know we do not pay $10.50 for, even if it's this cute little velvet dress, although I think velvet might be out. I don't know. This is a dress from the brand Diesel. Diesel is not known for their dresses, so I don't really pick them up or sell them, but it can be okay in some of their other things, especially jeans, men's jeans. So moseying on through the dress section, we have an Anthropologie dress. Brand is Lilka, and I would have bought it usually, but I'm just not having like a take risk kind of day, so it wasn't enough profit. This, Wilfred. It was a Wilfred dress. I don't remember why I didn't buy it. It's probably a small size or some dumb price. This, however, is a velour jumpsuit, and I know the brand is only Oakenfort, and I usually leave it behind, but come on, it's a flawless velour jumpsuit. Theory is a brand that I'll leave behind at my thrift store for whatever they're asking for it, but when it's new at tags, screw it, I can make it into a profit. Watch me. God, look at me leaving behind so much anthro. This is a Staring at Stars dress, and a $8.99 wasn't bad, but it just looks so dated, doesn't it? It looks dated to me. This is a Wilfred dress, or is it? It's a romper, actually, and I'm just not into it. Maybe it was a mistake, but it stayed there. This next one is Free People, though, and I'm always into Free People. I do not care what they're charging me. However, I do care if it's broken, the zipper's broken. Now, Lulu's is a brand that I do normally pick up, but for some reason I left these behind. I suppose because they were like $15 to $20 each, and I was not feeling either of them. Yeah, that's too much, so moving on. This next one is a studded, super cute Marciano dress, but again, they wanted $20. They just seem to think Marciano is more than I think it is, so we move on to this brand. This is a kind of weird looking dress, but the brand Antonio Milani is one I hadn't heard of, so I looked it up, but to be perfectly honest with you, the comps are kind of crappy, so we moved on from that. Karl Lagerfeld is a designer brand, but I don't usually consider it, but I did think this was super cute, still overpriced. Now, Madewell I always consider, but no, I think I got that. Wait, come back. And as per usual, my thrift store is filled with Wilfred Free, and as we've talked about before, W5 is dead to me, so F off. This red dress was pretty cute, Diane von Furstenberg, but something was like hinky with it. Like, what's with that size tag? And it looked really small, and I'm not gonna do it, guys. Speaking of not gonna do it, here's a pair of Circus by Sam Edelman's. They're in pretty good condition, but they're 6.5 and they're $12. I would buy them for $1. Ms. Moose can be a great brand of shoes to pick up, but this looked like a super old tag, and I also hated the shoes. Plus $16 is too much, so F off. Ethan has told me to stop saying F off, so I guess I won't say that about these very expensive Sam Edelman shoes. Alright, raise your hand if you think these are legitimate Chloe shoes. Great, now if you raised your hand, put it into a wood chipper. Don't do that.
No!
So now we're looking through shoes and we found some Ferragamos. They're 20 bucks and they looked really, really old and crappy and like they would have gotten me maybe 50 if I was really lucky that day. And I'm not lucky most days. More shots of shoes we didn't get. Now these next shoes I show you are Shoe the Bear, which is sold at Anthropologie, and they're super effing cute. So I put them in the cart and then Ethan thankfully looked them over and was like, Stephanie, these are slightly different colors. One of these was out in the sun or some crap. These, I'd never heard of a Smart World Timberland collab, but when I saw them, I put them immediately in the cart and didn't even check comps, so wish me luck. These Bionics we were really close to getting, but then I looked up comps and it wasn't worth it. But I was sad because look, they're Bionic. And this shoe was just by itself, but I thought it was really cute and brand new. Oh, if it was a normal day, I would have gotten these. Look, they're brand freaking new, but $27 is really hard to turn into profit with Kodiak brand boots, even if they're literally new. So we put them back and I cried. Bye-bye. Okay, next were these Y3 Yoshi Yamamanos. We went back and forth on whether or not these were real, but we decided not to take the risk. I think there was just too much wear on them for them to have been real ones, so we're really sad about it, but these didn't come home with us either. So that concludes our very picky little thrift haul. Hit like and subscribe if you want to see more and maybe a little haul.
Let's see, it's dark outside now. Ethan has a little bag. I have a little bag.
We did it.
We did it. We went thrifting.
We added it to our death pile.
But just a little.
That's true.